Yo, Nike's new hands-free sneakers. Why do we want to use our hands to put our sneakers on? Sneakers go on the feet. We've been doing it wrong for years. It's ridiculous. Are these gimmick or are they true innovation that you can see in your everyday life? Check it out. Nike Go Flyease. We're going to break it down. All right. My name's JP. This is a $1 Billion Haters Club, and we are talking about what's trending. And today, it's just been blowing up all over Twitter and all over the internets. We've seen it spike on Google Trends, and everyone's talking about the new Nike Go Flyease sneakers, hands-free sneakers that you can just slip on, just like you would a pair of Crocs, or a pair of flip-flops or anything like that. So for years, we've been lacing our sneakers up, and that just kind of reminds me of Back to the Future and Nike's innovation that we finally saw come to the real world in the last few years, but that kind of self-lacing sneaker technology. So this is kind of playing in the same space, but really kind of taking it to another level. And it's an action or a movement that we probably take for granted, but we do it every day. So we put the top of our foot onto the heel of the sneaker and just kind of slide it off, laced or not. And it's just something we all do, and particularly with a pair of Crocs, which are just so easy to slip on. Obviously, they look terrible, and there's all those silly memes that go around, but they are comfortable and they're practical, and that's why people love them. So to see this in the sneaker form for the first time is pretty incredible, really. And not only are they a bit of a heads-up moment, so when you first see them, particularly not when you're wearing them, they look pretty normal, but when you they're in that kind of arch position where that hinge, this new hinge design that they've got is open, they really kind of look incredible. So you can just see them sort of sitting, in the corner of a gym or at the front of your house, and people really kind of taking attention and taking notice. And you can just see here in this never-ending action, and I could watch this for days. It just looks incredible. And this is real innovation. I think some of Nike's recent innovations have just borderlined on ridiculous, particularly with things like the Joyride, which was all those kind of micro balls of foam in the sneaker itself. Those were certainly on the gimmicky side of things, but these feel like they've got some real world use cases. I mean, it remains to be seen how well they're going to hug your foot and your ankle, like how much athletic performance can you do? Can you run in them? Are they best as a gym shoe or a lifestyle shoe or for doing yoga or those sorts of things? Regardless, I think they're going to sell like hotcakes, absolutely. So if we just scroll down a bit here and we can see what they kind of say about them, and I think this line is incredible. The marvel seen above is a Nike Go Flyease. They know they've got a winner in their hands here, and they're not afraid to talk it up. It's intuitive, easy on, easy off, and evidence of how design, innovation, and engineering can meet to answer an ambitious North Star, the creation of a hands-free shoe. Just imagine sitting in the boardroom when they read that out. Round of applause to the product and design innovation team. Behind the shoe's smooth motion is a bistable hinge. So this is really the crux of what they've invented here. And this enables the shoe to be secure in fully open and fully closed states, which is awesome. Absolutely awesome. So, natural movement we all do. And here's a bit of a close-up. So you're still seeing patent pending, which is interesting, but you're still seeing all of that kind of innovation we've seen in Nike over the last few years, that kind of innovation in material design, the way that they've kind of been able to stitch and weave product in new ways, the lightweight foams, it's all coming together in this shoe. So it feels like a great Nike shoe, but with this kind of enhanced innovation. And it sounds like they're going to be launching this at a really kind of solid mass market price point, like $120, for example, which would really kind of open this up to the masses. So if we go down, they've got a few different colorways. So we've got the white, Celestine blue, and Volt, which is the hero shoe. We've got the black, dynamic turquoise, and hyper crimson. And we've also got the black, anthracite, and racer blue. And we've seen a lot more black shoes recently, and people have kind of been moving a little bit away from the colors or going back to something like this, particularly because of the durability and the way you can kind of match and style it up with the rest of your outfit, but still keeping some of those kind of famous Nike color highlights as well. What's interesting about this is that it's available initially via invite. So this feels more like a marketing tactic to me. I think they're doing this to build a bit of a hype, like you would with an Apple phone. So kind of forcibly restricting some of the supply at launch, which I think is really interesting. And the other thing we wanted to break down, they've got a full video here in terms of a bit of the behind the scenes on the design. But what I loved about this is just kind of the style of content they've created, which is, I think, really powerful. So we're just going to play this. Yeah, and this is the hero shot. Yeah, you can see kind of people using it everyday life, so to work out in your backyard. They're not pretending this is a serious performance product, but I just love the tone of this, like a little wink to the camera. It's fun, it's light, it's colorful. It's a great way of introducing this as a not too serious a product, a little bit off the wall, a little bit of fun. So what do we think? What do we think? Okay. We think this is great. We think they've really kind of nailed this from an aesthetics point of view. It's got that balance between practical use and ridiculousness, really. I think it just gets it into the sweet spot. And we've seen Nike shoes kind of borderline on either end of the spectrum, but I'm incredibly excited about this. I can't wait to slip my feet into those like a pair of slippers, but then do something proper with them, like go for a walk around the block or do some exercise or head down to the gym, something like that. So we think these are awesome. Let us know what you think. Send me a free pair. Nike, please. I know you can do it. Help us out. We're a new channel. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so we can be YouTube partner certified. That's the goal, and we need your help. We are also looking at building out a few other channels. So this is our kind of live reacts culture channel. And this is where we kind of really jump on those trends and discuss what's kind of blowing up in culture at the moment and do a bit of a live reacts in a live stream format. So that's the $1 Billion Haters Club. But we've also got another channel, and that's Stream Tycoon. So if you want to make money streaming, please tune in. We're going to be breaking down and sharing videos about how to set up your stream, sort of equipment to use, the sort of free products and services you can use to build your brand and to start reaching and engaging with your audience. And you'll watch us grow as you grow as well. My name's been JP. Peace and love to you all.